Good morning, people of God. I just want to share to you what the Lord has given me today. Being a Christian does not mean that you are invincible to sin. In First Thessalonians 5:22, it says to abstain from the appearance of evil. And in the world that we live in today, so much sin and evil things are so normalized, like sex and drugs and drinking and partying. It's so normalized that it doesn't look evil, and what is evil is taught that is right, and what's right is taught that is wrong, and that's contradictory to what God is saying. um just because you're a Christian doesn't mean that you got the capacity to sit in a sinful environment, because what you're actually doing is intensifying the lust within you, and you don't realize it, because the more you're around something, the more you're going to take on that nature that it is. So like you have to be careful of your environment, and what being a Christian does, like when you in your walk of God, what it does actually is it exposes the environment to you, or whether it's of God or if it's not. That doesn't mean that you just go back to it and be like, oh, I'm good, I'm Christian, God got me, I ain't gotta worry about that. No, because what you let through your eyes is what gets into your spirit, because these are doorways. So what you looking at, what you watching, whether it be on TV or whether you see a group of people doing it or just one person doing it, you letting that inside of you. You have to be mindful of the things that you're around, because that sinful nature will begin to get to creep up on you. So that when sin tries to appear, when it tries to bring itself around, that's when you got to run to the word of God. You have to flee from sin. You flee from it. You don't sit around it. You don't entertain it, because now you entertaining your flesh. That's what your flesh wants you to do. That's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to think that just because you're a Christian that you can stick around and stuff, and that's not it. Because in order for you to even become a Christian in the first place, you had to be in a godly nature. So what you think gonna happen when you sitting in a sinful nature? You're gonna start to revert back, because God, He transforms our mind. But that's what the sin is trying to do too. It's trying to transform your mind back to what it used to be. So you have to be mindful and be careful. Love y'all.